Hello, CNG 125. Welcome back to Monday, the day after the Super Bowl, and also a day that's very different from yesterday. Snowing and icing as it's starting out. Jumping into content, we're looking at protocols of week 3. Um, Looking at TCP/IP protocols. We're looking at basically, if you want to break it down even more, we're looking at the TCP/IP model, OSI model, from like a different kind of. This one looks more like the OSI model, um, broken down. But we're looking at basically just protocols this week. How information is formatted, TCP/IP message. Explain how routers manage the interface network communication. Um, Really, just once again reviewing that from 124, how protocols are used on a network. Really taking a step back and saying, okay, what is going on here? How is this traffic from uh, a computer accessing or sending as traffic to a, basically, I'm looking at this kind of image here, to a web server? There's a lot of interaction between client computers and web servers. With We're missing some points in between here. Um, Imagine that what happens in between these as, a client's computer interacts on the internet. Are there routers in place? How does that information go directly to the web server when it's actually, if we think back to 124, where we look at DNSing, there are many different servers interacting with our simple, can I do it here? Front range. Let's see, Red Lobster. RedLobster.com. I haven't been here on this computer yet, and a lot of things just happened right there. And before we even went to RedLobster.com, it had to be translated into a number. .com had to be found. Red Lobster had to be found. Um, and it's just not, it's not as simple as they show. Let's imagine that, it goes to another router. What happens in that router? Does it go, just to the physical layer? Does it go up to the data link layer? No, we know that a router is a layer 3 device, and it actually goes up to this layer and then gets sent back down that router and goes to the next router in place. With this week's discussion, we look at, where is it at? Oh, go up here. Discussions. With this week's discussions, we look at networking protocol, routing protocols. Then I have it there. Okay. Um, Pick one protocol. You can only pick one that you think is the most important. Why? Um, do some minor web research to verify this. Find somebody out there that agrees with you and says this is the most important protocol in networking because of it allows this. Would this protocol be at the network layer? Would this protocol be at the data link layer? Would this layer be at the physical layer? Or, would that protocol be up here higher, application presentation session transport? Go out there and find some good, solid proof that the one you choose is the best, and definitely back that claim up with something you find on the internet. It's the most important because of this. Um, if I were to go out there and find that, um, let's see. So here I did on another search. Um, why is SSH the most important protocol? I was just trying to verify that only stuff I wanted to show up came up. If I were to look at this, I probably want to go to, Wikipedia, a great site to start off with, but I probably want to go to something more um, robust. Search security, targettech.com, you know, um, nas.nasa.gov, secure shell protocol. Maybe they have something, nasa.gov, we know this is a government. Perhaps that is a stronger support more stronger support than Wikipedia. Definitely go to places where you're going to think, okay, somebody's going to have a really good argument or bring in a really good argument to shoot my discussion, or I wouldn't say shoot my discussion down, to say their protocol is more important than my protocol. So as you do that this week, definitely take a look at the different protocols. Realize, reflecting back to 124, that a lot of traffic there's a lot more steps from going to a browser to a web server. Take a look at that, and I think we'll end it there.